that's my little pony. Not the first one in the room. Hey, Sue Classy. Hi, love. And there is that. Vanessa, that's my little pony. Oh, look at everybody. You guys are amazing. Hey, y'all. Hi, friends. Oh, my God. I love you guys so freaking much. This is amazing. Hey, S. Marie. Hey, everybody. We literally just pulled up. Everybody was in Katrina's live, so we left next door and came right on across the street. So thank y'all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. I so love you. Hi, Katrina. Hi, sis. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Question right quick. Who would like to be my moderator? Because I'm going to hand you over my fly swatter, and I want you to smack the hell out of all them flies that come flying in the room. So raise your hand if you want to be my moderator right quick to go ahead and take out the trash. I give you permission right now. Take my fly swatter and bust them clean in the head. So let me know if you about that life, and I'll go ahead and click on your name and make you my moderator for the evening. I'm not going to be on here long, and I'm hoping the ladies that I'm going to put a shout out to, I'm hoping that they're able to come through. Pooh's Creation, you were the first one, baby, so let me go ahead and get on you. Hold on. And boom, baby. Yep. Gotcha. All right, let me know if you got it, Poohs. Thank you. And I can do one more if you want me to, because I want to put all that on Pooh. But this is not going to be long. I literally just want to come on here tonight, ladies, and just really give a shout out. Well, ladies and gents, whoever the chosen ones are that's coming up to the live tonight. So we're going to cut up, but I'm not going to be on here long at all. So just so FYI, the moderator is in the building for all the trolls. I gave her my fly swatter, so she's going to come in there and she's going to smack the hell out of you if you act up in these chats. Okay, so first things first, for everybody that's in the room, make sure you go up and hit them 3 buttons. Go ahead and hit the like button, or go ahead and like it before you even come into the chat, baby. Do whatever your heart's desire. And okay, got you for 44 minutes. That's all I need, S. Marie. That's cool. I got you next. Adding to boom, baby. They're gonna stack them with the fly swatter. So one gonna be at the door, one gonna be at the window, smacking them as soon as they come in the building. So I'm not gonna be on here long. It's crazy because I wanted to talk about how I got started into all this. I have a couple of A1s that are in the building, which I'm going to give a shout out. I'm not going to mention everyone's name because even though I've only been doing this for 2 years, my first year was strong. And they're going already. Who got the first fly swatter? Go ahead and bust whoever that is in the head. Priyana, Priya, whatever. Pat. Okay, you do flies. Go on, child. Anyway, so I was really interrupted. This will be going into my 3rd year this year that's coming. So just a little backstory for everyone that's new. Thank you, Basketballs, my new subscribers. You guys are amazing. So I'm not going to be on here long because it is a school night and work night. And I got a 12-hour shift tomorrow, so I'm not going to be on here for real. But I just wanted to come on and give a shout out. And really because of the challenge that Divine Creation messed around and got us all in a panic attack mode. Okay. I'm so excited about it. However, also I know that, it's going to be crazy. So, hey, Miss Lisa, thank you. What Hamster? Welcome. Hi, boo. How you doing? Thank you. So backstory. This particular channel, as I told you guys, for you that are new, just joining the family maybe a couple weeks ago last week, because I'm talking about it blew up overnight. Thanks to Shant the Queen and Divine Creations, baby. The channel, I'm like, YouTube is like, hey, girl, hey, guess what happened? You got 5 more subscribers. You got 2 more subscribers. I'm like, oh, thank you to to everyone. So for everyone that's in here now, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you for everyone that's here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this particular channel, I started, good Lord, maybe 10 years ago. And it was just a channel because, hey, Lamar, well, you made it. All right, up next with Lamar made it in the building. So I'm also, well, I was a spoken word artist. I kind of put that part behind me after my actual mentor passed away. Just portrait was not a thing. But GiftsByChosen, my actual name is Chosen the Poet, or I am Chosen. It is actually branded, okay? That's what that says, Chosen. So that's the name. Okay, so I had actually started this channel basically to follow my portrait career, whether it was just me doing spoken word, or other artists, because, you know, here in Charlotte, but I started in Columbia/Charleston, because Charleston is actually my home, but I graduated high school in Columbia because my biological mother was in the military. So we travel around a whole lot, but my dad is stationed. My dad is in Columbia. So daddy was like, you travel, my child stays home. So that's how I ended up in Columbia. But I said all that to say, you know, so I started following spoken word, just going to different events and stuff. And my mentor actually gave me the name because my actual stage name that I came up with was God's Gift. Because that's what I thought I was, honey. I thought I was everything. You can tell me nothing. And so up fly swallow pap. Okay, so my mentor name is Tavis, but he was known by the Minister, aka his alter ego was Batman. That's why Batman is one of my favorites. All right, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I remember auditioning for a spoken word event. And hey, so selfless gift baskets. Hi, love. I got up, you know, if you ever been to a spoken word event, you know, they always be like, you know, okay, so coming to the stage. So they was like, coming to the stage, God's gifts. And I remember after I did my little audition and whatever, he asked me, he kind of looked at me. He was like, oh, God's gift, huh? Are you? Looking at him, first of all, who are you and why is you questioning me? Like, I don't know you. What? But when he said it, they was introducing him to the stage. So I'm like, the Minister? Why is his name the Minister? Well, because that's what he did. He actually did youth ministry. Fast forward, I did a poem called Guiding Light, and it talked about suicide because I dealt with, I am now pushing through, but I dealt with depression really bad as a kid. My childhood sucked. So when he said it, and then they introduced him, he just walked away, and I'm still looking at him with the stink face, like, who the hell? Who he think he talking to? You know, who he think he talking to? He don't know me, you know. Like, I'm finna turn up on 1,000, okay? And y'all, he delivered this poem called "Who Am I?" And I'm talking about had me there in my feelings, questioning life in that moment, and I'm like. So fast forward, guys, he sat down with me. He was like, your poem, okay. You know, I see what you did there. You're pretty cool. He was like, but do you understand the gift that was given to you? No. What are you talking about? And y'all, one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, many are called, but only a few are chosen. Here we go. So it was a whole thing that went into that. Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It was a whole conversation. But when he said that, and I'm like I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, what? I've heard that scripture many times. I'm a PK, and I grew up around church. You name a person in my family, if they don't have minister or apostle in front of their name, then we in the wrong family. Okay, everybody is somebody inside a pulpit somewhere. If you some other choir, you did praise and worship, you did something. I did all those. Okay, well, the preaching part, nah, it wasn't about my life. But so it was the way that he said it. As many times as I heard that particular scripture, the way that he said it, and then he looked at me and smiled. Y'all, he had, you know how we say, you know how you could see an angel on somebody, and it's like when he smiled, it felt like God himself was talking to me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sitting here shaking. Picture me speechless. Picture that. Okay, put that in your life right now. And I'm like, huh? So he said, yeah, it truly is a gift. It is a gift that God gave to you, me, and others. He said, but only a few are chosen. That leads me to y'all. When I first created this channel, y'all, I had 23 subscribers. And like I said, I didn't put strength and energy into the channel. I just posted it and went on about my business. If somebody saw it, somebody saw it. It was just more so we can keep a dialogue of everybody's journey. Because even still to this day, I look at some of the poems that I did, some of my other colleagues, and some of my other poet friends, and I go back and I look and I'm like, oh my God, that was kind of dope. Oh God, that was corny. You know, so I look back at those moments. However, I still go back to that. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. I started out with 23 subscribers. 23 subscribers. And at this time, this particular channel was called I Am Chosen. Because that was who I was. I never, ever gave it any thought of where it is today. 320 of y'all tapped into this vision that I had no idea. Many are called, but a few are chosen. Overnight, y'all, it seemed like 23 just boom. And those 23 were all spoken word artists, all poets. So I'm not even counting them because they're not even a part of this journey. Not a one of them that I know in real time are a part of this. So going back to how this is all ties into everything. So you guys, that's why I call you my chosen ones. Because everybody thinks they have a gift or a talent until you're pushed to actually put that out there. Every time we make a basket, we design it. I don't care if it's for a colleague or whomever. When we gift that to someone, like, y'all, we have given a piece of God to the next person. How I turned my passion into a profit started with just my family. Like they would tell you, my family and my colleagues, when birthdays or special events, Secret Santa is my favorite, honey. I don't like having people on my job. Well, management can go somewhere. Treat them like the trolls in the chat, okay? Pow. But my colleagues are amazing, okay? So, hey, Hope Mac. Hey, sweetheart. So when we do Secret Santa, y'all, the limit may be 20, 25, 15 to $20, something like that. I can go straight to the dollar store, or like we do now, baby, I can go budget shop all day long and make that basket look like it costs $20. So people kept telling me, you know, oh my God, because even my coworker recently, you guys seen how I've made gifts for his mom and his dad, because I chose him for Secret Santa. I don't know what this boy allowed. I work with you when I go home. I have no interaction with you. So I made, you know, little gifts and whatever. And I've been with the company now for 7 years. So there's 7 different people that have gotten things from me. Everything has been in the form of a basket. Or maybe it was a coffee mug, but that coffee mug was made to the finest. Like, you know how we do. We'll make something simple, baby, and it'll be the most beautiful thing ever. So, oh my God, tailor-made. So, God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you. So, between that, even my Grammy's my best friend. She'll be 90 this year. Even she told me, girl, you need to go on in the business because you always be doing stuff. You just be making gifts all big and pretty and stuff. And I'm like, I just look at life. I'd rather give so I can receive back. I want that sown seed that I made to be a return harvest. So The energy that I give out is the energy that I expect back. No, we don't always get it like that, baby. It don't always happen as much as we want it to. But when it does, when you're in a room like this, even though we don't see each other, when you're in a room full of like-minded people, when those 2 or 320 agree, it is the most powerful thing. Those are the many. And that's why I call you guys my chosen ones, because I had no idea what this was going to turn into. I was in here one day and I literally was at rock bottom, baby. I just got out of the hospital. I was like severely sick. I had complications from a surgery. And guys, your girl died on the table for 3 whole minutes. I would definitely screenshot it and put it in a short and show it to you. It got that bad. It's a complication from a surgery. And I had no idea of everything that transpired until a couple of days when I woke up from a coma. And, you know, my nurse kind of went through what everything that happened and stuff. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. First of all, you say who? I did who? Wait a minute. No, wait. Let's talk about this. God, wait, whoa. I know he don't put more on you than you can bear, but baby, re-gifting life, that's a whole conversation by itself. Okay, so with that being said, I was like, okay, so we're going to crank up the happiness a little bit more. Okay, boom. Every day my feet hit the ground. Now, no, I do not like my job. And I've already asked him, baby, crack a window. Don't even open the whole door. Just crack a window so I can jump through it. However, every day that I'm there, I keep hearing my customers be like, oh my God, I had the best experience ever because of you. You are the greatest person because of you, like because of you. And I'm like, I'm just doing what I do. In our elevators, when the doors finally closed, the elevator literally said, be the reason someone smiles today. Child, as much as I hate being there, I'm like, all right, I'll try. How about y'all make me smile, you know? But it's just in me. That's just the God in me. So when this happens, y'all, that's why we cheer so hard for each other. Because we be in here like, yo, you see what such and such did? Did you just see what Crafty Corner did? This is why we pull up on each other. Because we are so connected. We are truly chosen to be a part of this. It's not just about basket making, baby. We are gifted. And we are sharing our gifts with others. For every person that pull up, our passion has turned into a profit. To have people receive a gift from us and be like, I never would have. Oh, well, can I get one for my birthday? And can I do this? Can I do that? Honey, if it don't make you feel all tingly inside and make you definitely want to come back in and do it again. So we've turned our passion into a profit. And some of these ladies are now doing this full time, honey. When that window opens, wait, talk about it, okay? So tonight's live, guys, is basically a shout out and a thank you to all of you, to all the chosen ones, to all my stubby buddies. If I don't call everyone name, please, this is just for the reason why I really started this. My sister's going to be number 1 on that list. Shorty Doo-Wop. I'm not sure she's in the chat yet, but I'm quite sure she's coming. She was actually my neighbor. And when I first moved here to Charlotte, I've been in Charlotte now, I think 14 years now, I think. Don't quote me, I think so. But she was my neighbor. And when I was at my lowest point is when I met her. And we just literally vibed and we talked from there. So she's been one of my biggest supporters. Yeah, I'm no longer mobile. I don't have a car. I had to sell my car because times I got just that rough for a sister. But, you know, I thank God I'm still able to get around. I don't let that stop me. I do not let that stop me. Honey, that transit is 1 block away. 1 block, I cut the corner, go left, and boom, I can hop on somebody's bus and go on about my business, which is basically what everybody do here in Charlotte. Anyway, majority, I could say 90% of Charlotte, especially those that work in the city, they park at the park station, what we call a park and ride. They ride the train or the public transportation, take you right into the city, take you all across Charlotte. So, honey, when I say saving on gas, yeah, okay. So, and I have anxiety when it comes to driving anyway, because these fools out here is crazy. I'm not online. I am not. the best driver, but I get to where I need to be. And it's funny because when I told you I'm a PK, so my dad at the time, I had a drunk truck driver that taught me how to drive, okay? Before he was saying and sanctified, honey, he was drinking and smoking, okay? So I'm like, when I get behind the wheel, he be like, oh my God, slow down, calm down, Reverend. Should I call you by your real name? The person that taught me how to drive, like, calm down, you're doing too much. So say, hey, Pam. So anyway, I'm not, even though I was struggling like really bad at the time, I really got in here and I prayed and I was like, God, okay, we got to do something. I need another set of income or something, because at the time, guys, I was working 3 jobs. However, it's the job that I'm on now, and every last one of them are part-time. However, getting paid back to back is a beautiful thing. Okay, so whatever one job don't do, the next paycheck gonna work just as fine. But the job that I work on now, and then the other 2 jobs were working at the Panther Stadium and one of the colleges here in Charlotte doing the football season, event seasons, whatever. So that'll be coming back up. So it was basically, oh Lord, yes, see, oh my Lord, my God, yeah, my God, Katrina, oh girl, don't get me, Okay, see, and Pooh, but God, one of the chosen ones. This is what I love about his mysterious ways. Sometimes, honey, we never know, don't understand it, have no idea of what and why. But when we realize it and when he tells us, it's something different. Honey, I am. Who is? We are a living testimony. Could have been dead and gone. But Lord, that's all I can say. Many are called, but it is something different about the chosen ones. Now, I'm not saying that we're any different or special from the next one, but we are special. Especially when you look back over my life, I can certainly say that I've been blessed. I got a testimony. Honey, we can be here all night with that one. I see. Oh my God. Alicia. See what I mean? Y'all, it's not just a basket community. We are chosen for a reason. And that's why I strongly say that's why our connections is so strong. And why we cheer for each other, whether it's on scene or behind the scenes, because of the connection. God has us all here for a reason. That's why I'm excited. As Shant is trying to get us all to pull up, honey, I'm excited because is going to cut up, laugh, cry, shout, and praise all at one time. Yes, ma'am. What an awesome, mighty God we serve. So you guys know why I call you my chosen ones, because of this right here. And like I said, so I was in here and I was telling God, I was like, I gotta do something. I can't live like this. I can't go back, because I had a period when I first moved here to Charlotte where I had lost my job. But I'm like, oh, I can cash in my 401k from my other job. Oh, I got a college degree. Oh, do they know who I am? My resume look like this. Oh, I can get a job. Shh. The Queen City was like, hold my beer. Hold on. Yeah, about that. So you got a bunch of college kids and high school kids that are coming out. So they gonna go first. Oh, you got a what? You did this? How many years? So you want us to pay you what? Nah. So I went through a serious state of depression, y'all. Serious. Because when the 401k came to a halt, I'm like, how I'm gonna pay bills? How I'm gonna do this? What I'm gonna do? How this gonna do? Who? What do we? So I had nothing, no one. And you know, that's when you find out who the lights are in your darkest situation. Family, all of a sudden, got better things to do than to help. Friends, what about your friends? What are those? So this was literally a step out on faith type moment. And I remember sitting here after I got out of the hospital because I couldn't go back to work because I was not medically cleared to go back. So that was a whole nother 6 months where I'm just sitting here like, So back when I lost my job the first time, when I tell you my mental needed one of those, okay? Needed a vacation, baby, because I didn't know what to do. Mind you, no, I did not have the best childhood growing up, but I didn't know what no struggle was. Oh, yeah, I did have that silver spoon. I did. I was a military brat. So struggling, what's that? Even if we did struggle, I didn't know about it. Like, So make a long story short, I would have been blessed, guys, to have, some of the greatest jobs. And my kids didn't know what a struggle looked like. No, I never did. So when God, and I say that, when God snatched all that from me to humble me, because I literally got up there, y'all. I was like, oh, child, I got a job, I got a car, I got this, I got that, I got the designers, I got this and that. You can't tell me nothing. Peasants. God was like, let me show you, but I can tell you, baby, hold my wine. I'll hold the water while I turn it into wine, and let me show you something. And humbled this girl real quick. Okay. I sat down and got quiet. However, I allowed the devil to still destroy my mind. And it tried to kill me. Because, I tried that. Yeah. Suicide survivor here. Yeah. Because I was like, I could not see a way. Out of no way. I did not have on my faith glasses, baby, to see those things that be not as though they were. See what things? All I see is a no and rejection and an eviction notice and the lights is off and no food and that's all I see. And it was like, well, how about you start focusing on what's in front of you and look to the hills? That where your help come from. How about look up? How about that? Let's try that. And y'all, I got in there, and when I tell you, I think this is the first time I ever prayed like I ain't never prayed before in my life. And I was like, God, no, I can't. I can't. So that was back in 2015. Fast forward to 2021. Well, 2020 is when everything happened with as far as me. 2021 is when I first started where I'm at now. So I was like, God, okay, I got to do something. I don't know what you want me to do. And one of my friend's birthday was coming up. So I did a whole basket, and my sister, going back to her show to do up, I'm not sure she's in the chat yet, but going back to her, she was like, well, girl, why don't you start selling baskets? She was like, because you always making them, you're always creating something, you're always doing something, Miss Chosen. That's how she said it. So I'm like, I don't like your tone, but hold on. What you say? Say it again. So y'all, literally, and I'm like, okay, well, what I'm going to do? How? Once again, remember, I don't have a car. So I can't pull up all across Charlotte and set up shop wherever I want to. And then I was like, I wouldn't even know how to turn this into a business. So first shout out, and everybody know the name, Boss Lady Fee. I come over here to YouTube, honey. YouTube is my new Netflix, okay? I promise you, I YouTube and chill for everything. You need to fix it? YouTube. You need to cook it? YouTube. You need to know how to make it? YouTube. Like, everything. YouTube is my new Netflix, okay? So first person pop up was Boss Lady Fee. I go to looking at her and I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. All right, boom. I'm like, oh, she been doing this for 20 years. Like, oh Lord, have mercy. She happened to be live. Next person pop up. Well, our favorite auntie, LBE. And it's funny because she's not on here right now. But my first ever live I did, ladies and gentlemen, I remember when she popped into the chat and y'all, I about fell out my chair. I was like, ah! Oh my God, it's LBE. Oh my God. She was like, girl, stop. She was in the comments like, stop. But y'all, it's literally like the Beyonce of basket makings, the Rihanna of basket makings. Well, I'm a Toni Braxton fan. So we're going to say Toni Braxton, Sade, and Anita Baker. Okay, these are my three. Okay, Mount Rushmore. So then from there, I found Yummy Tea Cakes. Now, if you haven't seen her yet, she is hilarious. She was like, you know, she didn't want to start either because she's in Georgia. She was like, you know, I feel like I sound country and, you know, I don't want to be on here, whatever. So I just started watching them off the strength of like, okay, how do I start? Okay, what do? I got to have a setup. So I remember my first time doing a couple of baskets, y'all. I sat in the front stoop of my apartment complex. And this ain't the supportive section. Should I say, you know, the cul-de-sac that I'm in, because it's only 55 units. So, you know, it's a little small little community here. Thank God. But they looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, what is she? Anybody finna go? So I ended up going to the barbershop because I had to literally pass the barbershop to get to where I'm at. So I went over to the little barbershop and I asked them, and yep, see, Katrina, yep, them the ones. So the barbershop, you guys, is the next gate. So if you come out of my complex and make a right, barbershop's just right there. So I went in there and I asked the gentleman first, could I put some flyers out? And then I asked him, because next to him is an exterminator place, but nobody's never over there. So I asked him, could I use that little spot? You know, he was like, for what? And when I told him, you know, what I did and what I wanted to do, he was like, oh, baby, just set up right here. He said, if it's not enough cars right here, just pull up right here and you're fine. So I was like, okay, see, you two still classy? Yeah. So I was like, well, how much is the fee? So he was like, I tell you what, make something for my wife so she'll leave me alone. There go your fee. That's exactly what he said. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what she like, but okay. Mind you, it's him and a twin. So Mr. Eric and Derek Hopkins, because that's the name of it's Hopkins Barbershop. It's their father's barbershop. They took over from that. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at them on, you know, how to create and how to put everything together and where I should go and what I should do. So I surveyed the section. And, you know, you guys have seen on my short, when I go live, when I'm outside, I've showed you guys the different areas. So I'm like, okay, so I got a street right here, I have a street right here, and I have the main street right here. And 2 heart attacks, a stroke. Hope Mac, pause for the cause. Another chosen ones. After being brought back in childbirth, brain tumor, 2 heart attacks, stroke, bleeding out from a kidney surgery, having to learn how to do everything over again. Do you see what God did for her? Ha! God! Don't make me get in here and start shouting in front of y'all. Come. Welcome to the Chosen One universe. God chose you. God favored you. You have a powerful testimony. We do not know why, but when he brought you through it. One of the things my mother used to always say, if he brought you to it, he gonna bring you through it. Baby, listen, you know how many things he done brought me to? And I'm like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm one of those stubborn kids, baby. No. But I know I'm going to get through on the other side, which is one of the reasons, guys, why I created my other channel, which talks about basically on how to get through, how to peel back the different layers of defeat or distraught or anger or whatever to get to the other side. But we're not here for that. My other channel is called Behavior Reflection, because in real time I'm actually a life coach. That's a whole different thing. I had to go through those levels too. But we're back to this right here. I just had to stop and give praise where praise was due, because that right there, honey. Oh, I couldn't go past that. Hold on. Whew, my God. Whew, my God. Okay. Me too, Katrina. Listen, even when I get up in an attitude funk, I get like a whole 2-year-old stomping in the house. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. But I know you got me though. You know, he know that his child is crazy and dramatic. He created it. So he should have, my angel probably be like, oh Lord, have mercy. I'll go get her. You stay up here, don't worry about it. I got it. Listen, I always be like, God, Jesus, put your flip-flops on and come get your people, please. Yeah, I do, because you know the carpenter had on his sandals. Whatever, don't judge. But I told you I was dramatic. Okay, he knew this. So, but going back to this right here. So I'm doing my research. I'm going back in and I'm looking at how to do it, what to do, where to go. So the first thing I did was survey the section. And with them being in a barbershop, well, men gonna come through. So then when the men come through, they always say, oh, Katrina, you are more than welcome. More than welcome. Oh, don't worry, your name is on the list. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. So I you know, with them being, you know, he said, well, the first holiday coming up is Valentine's Day. He said, so all these men gonna be in here. You come right on outside, sister. You sit up right here. They had no trouble but to see you, because they got to pull in right here next to your little tent or wherever you're going to. So at first, I didn't have no tent or nothing. I just had my 2 little tables, honey, my little sign that I made out of cardboard, put a bunch of stickers on it, and called it a day. It's like, we're just going to be out here. So 2 of the little guys that work inside the barbershop, you guys probably seen Jamal on my live. One of the he has autism, which is cool. But he always come outside and he sit with me because, you know, he's kind of on the healthy side. So, you know, it's kind of like to have a man coverage outside. Mind you, baby, I'm from Charleston. Baby, I will cut you before you even know you're bleeding, okay? So don't worry about it. You can pull up. You got the wrong one. You can pull up if you want to. It's going to be the biggest mistake of your life. So you can try it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can try it. So I first set up, guys, I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was doing. Like I said, I got to following them or whatever. So I was like, okay, let me see. And then I was like, oh my God. Well, with the things at that time, everybody is fully established. Yummy Tea Cakes, this was her first year. However, she has 9 other helpers. Okay, so she has, you know, her whole family. So some of her daughters are even able, you know, to get in and, you know, out to help. And I'm like, I ain't got it like that, baby, you know, but I'm going to make it work. Okay, God, if this is what you want me to do, tell me how, what I'm supposed to do. I need a guide. What are we supposed to do? Even though, you know, I'm watching the ladies, but I'm like, I've never seen nobody in my area. Now, North Carolina, yes, we've already established that most of us are in North Carolina. Well, some of us. But as far as where I'm at, never have I ever. Now, if you go up the street, make a left and go around the corner, there's a couple that sets up for Valentine's Day, but they have the same exact thing. But it's just like some of them are small, medium, and large. And then there's a gas station over by where my sister is. That gentleman pulls up every year for Valentine's Day. Also, he has a whole U-Haul. So, but as far as the other holidays, I've not seen anybody out here. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be the first on that one. So, you know, I got the following the ladies and I keep looking down because I wrote notes because I didn't want to forget everybody. So I'm out here and yes, and hope, because we're now the testimony. We're now the ones that stand in the gap, baby. We're the ones that's able to pull somebody else through because we already been through it. And then we see another sister and brother. Don't go look down on a man unless you're helping them up. So come on here, child. Let me help you get on up and get on out of here. I done been there, done that. I know how this works. Let's go. That leads us back to us. When you look at everybody, for those that are just starting out, because you see it in the comments, a lot of us have said, this is my first time, but I'm excited to do it because of you, or because of you, or because of you, and because of you. Same thing. So my first Mount Rushmore was Boss Lady Fee, who led me over to LBE, and then I follow behind Yummy Tea Cakes. So then I go from there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So Valentine's Day, y'all, I sold out. Mind you, I only did 20 gifts because I was terrified. And I know God did not give us the spirit of fear. I know that, but this is something new. You know how we are with change, baby. Like, what is this? How? Hold on. And because I don't know the community like that, honey, I go to work and I come home and I close these doors, lock up in the shop, and I'm done. I can't tell you about who outside and who do what. That ain't none of my business. Once these doors close, these blinds are closed, I'm in here. So no, I lied. I did 30. I lied. I did 30, and they did sell out, but I oversold myself. And what Shanta Queen had talked about the other day on her live about you making these extravagant gifts and you not selling them for what they're worth. So I think the most expensive thing I had on my table was like $40. And I went back and looked at my first year and I was like, okay, I won't do that. So for Easter, I took it above and beyond. But Easter, y'all, I was in here wrecking my brains because for Valentine's Day, it's easy. You either got a man or a woman that you have to design for. Real simple. For Easter, it's every age group, from infant on up to teens. And we don't know. My kids are grown. My baby is 28 and my oldest is 30. So I can't go to them for inspiration on, what to get for a teenager or what to do. So then I had to go back in and watch other people's channels and see what was going on. And I'm like, okay. So I was overthinking it. I also made the mistake of thinking I had to run to the store every single time I saw somebody post something. So I did not make a profit for Valentine's Day. I can't say that because I took all that money and spent it right on back out and got ready for Easter instead of putting it into my business account. Now, I also told you guys I'm a filmmaker because I showed you when I first invested in myself and got my camera. So I didn't invest into my business. I just took money and spent money. And then I didn't have no more money. And then I had to work extra hours on my job to be able to get money to go back and do the next thing over again. I'm like, child, this ain't working. This ain't working. This ain't. Okay, the math ain't math, and this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. So then I had to go back in and study again. I was like, okay, let me take time because I saw a couple of videos and I was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm gonna do, but I didn't take time to study. See, when the student is ready, then that's when the master gonna appear. Okay, so I was just looking at what they were doing. And I was running, but I wasn't taking time to study. And I'm like, oh, that's how that's supposed to work. Oh, you're supposed to, okay. So then Valentine's Day come around. Easter. So now Mother's Day, that set me up. So I literally took half of that profit, put that in there to save for the next one. And then I was set. I'm still in the same locations. So, but I still didn't have I didn't have the tables. I didn't have the tablecloths. I didn't have nothing. I was just out there. I was literally out there on faith. And faith, that little mustard seed, baby, I was like, well, we're just going to have to make it work. Let's see what happens. So following everyone live, and you guys know the live is where it's at. This is where you meet all your other extended family members on your YouTube side. This is how you meet everybody. So from LBE, she name drops every now and then, just like Shanta Queen do. So she name dropped Shanta Queen. And she was like, y'all, she said, I was sitting here laughing and cracking up because I'm like, what is Shanta Queen? Who is that? How you spell that? So I'm trying to look her up because I'm like, well, wait, is that her name? What? And Auntie, don't come for me. That's how I felt when I first hush. I ain't know. Be quiet. Hush. So, because you already got us in the back of the classroom, now she gonna put me out. But so I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, so I finally found her. And like Katrina just said on her line, honey, when that lady said, all right, you guys, you're gonna hop in, skip in, jump in, take a trip in, live in, fly in, slide. I was like, dude, what? Wait. Too much. Too much. Hold on, baby, I don't want to jump in nothing because that's going to hurt. And I be damn if I ain't jump in. I said what I said. I done jump in, honey, and done sprung my ankle because I knew better. And Divine Creations is in the building. I'm glad you're here because your name finna be dropped too. So, hey, everybody. Everyone say hello, Divine Creations. So, this is one of the reasons why I made this is because of you too, Miss Divine. But honey, so I done jumped in, shot the queen. I done jumped into her family, honey, and sprung my ankle on the way in. Cause I'm like, I'll just slide and glide on in from there. Cause I'm not finna team too much. But y'all guys know every time we jump in her live, we have the best time. That's why I adopted myself to the family. That's why she's my auntie, baby. I just went on and claimed her as my auntie. So I came in there. Then I hear her talking about Nessa and Claudia. And I'm like, who? I go follow them. And I'm looking like, I can't design. I ain't got to that level yet. I'm going to wait to about my 4th or my 5th year before I can pull up to Miss Nessa and Claudia. Miss Claudia did a tower cake, baby. Who? I can't even put the icing properly on a cupcake. Like you talking about building a baby? No. In the words of Randy Jackson from American Idol, yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog. But let me sit down and humble myself. I'm gonna watch y'all do it, but me trying to do it, she ain't built like that. So, and I'm watching Miss Nessa, honey. Miss Nessa took the head off of Mount Rushmore and put it into a basket last year. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I was like, where you get that from? I think it's like an art piece that her husband had brought. But I was like, first of all, what store? S-T-O-W. What store did he go to and how you, baby, huh? And how? So I'm like, but I'm looking at these ladies and I'm learning. Once again, when the student is ready, the master will appear. I am watching and I'm learning. And in the midst of that, I am like, oh my God. So like, to me, honey, LBE is NASA. She's NASA, NASA. Claudia, Daddy's Treasure Chest. Miss Nessa, Lady Di, I'm coming to you too. Like, baby, them are the little baby astronauts. Okay, them is the ones that's going to take the cloud. And they can take the ring from Saturn and actually make other planets. Like, how did they be doing the most? Hey, Miss Keish. And I be in here like, and how? NC and roll credit. I ain't gonna even try. That'll be a waste of cardboard and energy. Me getting in here. Cause LBE did that that heart thing out of the cardboard. I was like, baby, no, I'm gonna stick to my little regular plastic hearts that I got, and we're gonna make it do what it do. Now, however, I do want to challenge myself. I want to push myself since I'm going into my 3rd year. I do want to push myself. So that is the whole thing. But it was because of them that I literally took this leap of faith. And I started following people. So they follow and I follow. And with every person that I subscribe to, I'm like, oh, what is that? Oh, KOK Party is live. Okay, what is she doing? What is that? Oh, that's cute. Oh my God. Turn around. Crafty Corner, Katrina, which I adopted her as my sis too. And she'll tell you every live she got, honey. I'm sitting there like, oh, what's that? Oh, what's in the corner? What's that? She'll tell you. I'll be like, what's that up there? What's that at the top of the shed? What's that? I'm like, honey, all of that. Hey, Miss Lady Di. Oh, you coming? Stay right there, Miss Lady Di. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, because I got you too. Your shout out is coming. Hey, Miss Kiana. Thank you. So, yeah, Miss Lady Di, yeah, I got to tell y'all about her, too. I'm going to get to her in a minute. Hold on. So, I'm in the crafted corner, honey, and I'm looking like, what is that? Honey, she got a shed. She got a whole store. Not a store. Store, S-T-O-W. She got a whole store that she called a corner. That, baby, ain't no corner when you got stuff falling off the top of the shelf. That's crazy. But I'm still in here like, oh, my God. So, as I'm watching them, I'm like, this is amazing. This is real. There's like-minded people and here. This is what? And then from there, there's a pretty girl, Tasha. Lisa Bell is one of them. Emma Boone, I don't even know if she's in here tonight. S. Marie pops up. Still classy. Tiny's Creation. Miss Rachel. I discovered Daddy's Treasure Chest because she did a pocketbook one that she did. And my sister, once again, Shorty Doo-Wop, had gifted me a bunch of bags. And I had did a pocketbook concept too. Y'all, when I tell you I took that gift bag loose and everything I did after I saw Miss Rachel, after I saw Daddy's Treasure Chest, I was like, oh, this ain't even cute. Let's try again. So I'm sitting here and I'm, so I kind of followed her. I didn't do exactly the same thing because I didn't have the same things she had, but I followed it step by step. And I'm like, okay, do this, do that. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, and I sat back and I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense to put stuff together. Like, this is amazing. Y'all, this community is different. When I'm out here and I tell my family and my friends like what I'm doing, y'all, they don't get half excited as you all do, as the chosen ones. And now I know why. Because they don't have testimonies like we got. They're not as gifted as we are. And no shade to, my friends and stuff, but I've already talked to them Bama, so they're fine. But yeah, when we pull up for each other, when we're constantly here, when we answer and speaking up, and there she go, Shawty Doo-Wop is in the building. They go, my sister! Hey, boo! So, and what I was saying too with her, she really pushed me out there as far as the vision was concerned. And she was like, well, I really don't have much that I can contribute, but hey, me and my daughter, which I call my niece, she was like, we finna go to the store, girl, you wanna ride? And yes, yep, let's go. Baby, I may not have it, and then I turn around and here come my niece, or here come my sister. Well, I got actually $20, let's go. When you see people that believe in your vision, when the 2 or 3, how many it be, touch and agree, it is the most amazing thing. That's why I love me some y'all. Now, let me tell you, let's go back to Miss Lady Di. She's also on the Mount Rushmore, y'all. She's on the next level. Let me tell you, how did Miss Lady Di? She blessed me out in the most Christian way. If you don't remember that. So, y'all, I had a live that I was doing. Now, mind you, baby, I was the pull bowl queen. You hear me? Ain't nobody know about making no bowls. I'm not for the twist and turn and tie and all kind of. No, that was Mount Rushmore. They can do that with their hands, honey, and just make it seem so pretty. No. So then I happened to see Miss Lady Di. Now, mind you, I'm in my live and I'm talking about Miss Lady Di and her bowls. However, I called her Miss Nessa because I had just watched Miss Nessa live. And in my live, if y'all remember, Katrina, if you remember it, because you were in my live also, but I was like, I said, guys, so Miss Nessa, she helped me discover the bowl Deborah. And I was like, no, it wasn't Nessa. It was Claudia. No, it wasn't. It was who? Oh my God, Lady Di. Matter of fact, everybody in the chat, type Lady Di. And I kept saying it. So y'all, I put up on her live and because she did another bowl. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is amazing. So she was like, oh, she said, thank you, sis. She was like, matter of fact, was you the one who called me Miss Nessa? And I'm like, oh, baby, I told my I felt that small, okay? I was like, oh, yeah. But you know how a kid don't clean it up. I was like, but I did turn around and I did call your name. I said, I did. I said, because I told everybody to type your name in the chat. So she was like, well, I didn't see it. And so I was like, she said, but don't worry, but God got me. I was like, you're right, baby. God got all of us. I said, but you didn't see it because my chat is not open. So if you wasn't in the chat at the time, you wouldn't have seen it. And so she was like, okay, yeah, honey, this community is different. And will, okay, will in the most sanctified way, okay? So she was in there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, hold on, Lady Di. I said, I did go back and call your name. I said, but you won't see my live chat come up. I said, because I told everybody in the chat to mention your name. I was like, but no, no, no. I said, it was because of you with this Bo Dabber, baby. I wouldn't have, I didn't even know what a Bo Dabber was. Okay, so it was like, about who? Hey, KLK. So I'm like, what is that, honey? It sounds like it's something different. So I go to our favorite store, aka Amazon, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Then I get it, and I'm like, what the hell am I want to do with this? So if you watch Shant the Queen, honey, her and this Bo Dabber had a love-hate relationship too. So I'm over here like, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because Amazon, pull bowls, every color, boom, ship them. Because I'm not going to be in here with me and struggling, okay? So I'm sitting here. I went back, and Shant the Queen had did a tutorial that she had actually saw from Lady Di, because Lady Di had did one too. And I remember Lady Di kept telling her, she's like, it's not as hard as you think. Please, 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 just pay attention. And it wasn't the fact, because I had it laid correctly. I just didn't believe in my bowls. I didn't think that they looked like what they were supposed to look like. Hey, Miss Queen in Indiana. Hey, love, welcome. So I didn't think that, I was doing it right. So I made the mistake of calling her the wrong person, honey, but I corrected that mistake quickly. You hear me? Because I was in my feeling. I was like, I ain't want nobody mad at me out here in these here YouTube streets, baby. I ain't want no smoke from nobody, okay? So I made sure I corrected that real quickly, okay? So I went back and I watched her, and I was laughing at Shant the Queen, because I'm sitting here like, how? So when I saw that she was also having moments, and I was like, okay, so it's not just me. Now, guys, with the wire ribbon, these bowls look like something out of a store. The regular satin ribbon or the regular ribbon, it looked like a bunch of shoestrings I tied together and put another bow on top of it and was like, okay, good, done. Nah, see, I don't have the one with the pegs. I have the other one. Hold on, y'all. Y'all finna see all my goodness and glory. Hold on. I got this one right here. I don't have the one with the pegs. So, because I literally grabbed the one that I saw her with. And she said that she had hers for some years now. So this one had came with this one right here, and it had like the little strings and stuff that you use, to kind of hold it together and everything. So I was like, okay, let me try to follow. So when I saw what Shant did, now mind you, I had it in right. It's just that when I did the ribbons, it just did not look as extravagant as everyone else. And I'm in here like, I don't like it. I really don't. So I did it over. I took it loose. I did it over. I took it loose. I did it over. So I went back in, and I remember LBE was laughing at me. So she was like, girl, go back to one of my lives. She was like, I'm just going to pull up and I'm just going to show you one of them. So I followed. I watched her. I watched Shant do it. And then went back in and I watched Lady Di. And then I was like, okay, I think I kind of got the hang of it. Still not quite there yet. However, okay, so hi, Driven. Your name is next. So with that being said, like I said, I made the mistake of, just thinking I had to go shopping every time something happened. Thinking I had to go shopping every time something happened. I see somebody else, I'm like, oh my God, I got to go this place. I got to go to place. I got to go do this. I got to do that. But baby, yes, Driven, welcome. Because when Driven said go to CVS, Rose for how much? Oh, I'm finna find $6. I don't care if I got to crack open my piggy bank, baby. I'm gonna find me. Okay, so okay, you in class. Shh. Y'all be quiet. Driven is in class. Shh, don't distract her. Okay, shh, be quiet. Okay, so I told you I'm crazy. So y'all saw my shirt because I went to one CVS that was close by me. And even my sister, she was like, I don't see any. And I was like, okay, so I told my sister about it. So she was like, girl, ain't nobody got nothing. Oh, there she is, baby. The first one on the Mount Rushmore chart. There she go. Hey, LVE. So I'm sitting here. I was like, who? So if you saw my short, there was a CVS going to my job. So I normally don't get off on that stop. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try it off the strength of, let me go in here. And y'all saw me. If you did not see me, please go back and watch that show, baby. I shouted inside CVS because I just knew I was going to miss that sale. I just knew it. Because when I see you ladies talk about like pop shelves and stuff like that, that's my budget level. That anything that's 90%, baby, don't let me find those pennies. Don't let me find anything that costs a penny. It's going to be done and over with. Now, I'm going to shout once again. I promise you, and bring my own organ with me in the background because it's going to be a day. So I happened to get out that day, and I was like, off the strength of, let me go to this CVS. I've been inside that one, and I showed you guys before. I've been inside that one, and never did I see because the way that CVS is set up, when you first walk in, you got the drink machine, the first drink machine that gives the energy drinks. And you walk straight back. That's where the pharmacy and stuff is at. On the left-hand side, if you go all the way over, hey, Miss Dorothy, if you go all the way over, that's your cosmetic section. I really don't have a reason to go over there because I'm not a makeup person, so I have no reason to really go over there. So, child, I go walk over there, and literally God was like, go over there. And once again, that was a big-head kid. For what? Y'all, I got over there, and I cut that corner. I was like, if I could have called Driven myself, I would have screamed in her ear. I promise you. Even while she in class, okay? So I'm sitting here like, oh, my God. I done messed around and found y'all. So they didn't have any big enough bags. Don't worry about it. I'll go get my own, baby, and then pull out a big old gigantic trash bag. And I'm like, if you go watch that short too, you'll see it. Because the reason why I had the trash bag is because at my job where I work, when we put merchandise on the shelves, they be like, well, do you want these boxes? Yeah, and does. I sure do. So their trash is my treasure. Appreciate it. So I had like a whole thing. Oh, Lord, it's a bunch of them back here. I can't reach from them. But so I had that big trash bag off the strength of grabbing all the boxes and stuff from work and bringing them back home to use. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, my God, what am I going to do? So honey, I done put about 12 different robes in this trash bag and still went to work. And they was like, what is this? It's bodies in the bag. Mind your business. Let's go. Who's gonna start first? Who's going out first? Okay, let's go. Mind your business. And still managed to put other stuff in it. So when I tell you, honey, everybody on here was calling Driven. Y'all, Driven said go do this. Driven said go do that. Driven said go to CV. And did. So it got to the point, and my sister would tell you, y'all, we saw a vampire. She called it a pterodactyl. We went to another CVS that was on our side of town, so we thought, but it was a Walgreens. Don't know why they changed it. So we drove on the other side. And this is at night, child. This is about 7, 8 o'clock at night. So she was like, no, I want to see these $6 rolls because I don't believe it. And I'm like, okay, bet, let's go. You driving, I'm going. So I went and see LBE in an amazing child. Child, we driving down this dark road. There she goes, she laughing. And we in the car. We talking Kiki and Key. And I'm like, what? She's like, did you? I was, shh. She's like, sis, you, shh, girl. I told her, girl, be quiet. Because I'm trying not to pee in your seat. Shut up. What the hell was that? So she's like, you saw it too? I'm trying not to pee in your chair over here. Baby, that was not a bird. That was not no owl. That I don't know what. She calls it a pterodactyl. I say it was a vampire. I don't know what that thing was, y'all. But I promise you, the wings flew out like that and the thing nosedived. When we look again, it was gone. I was like, that's okay. We don't need to go get no robes. We okay. We can go home now, baby. When I tell you my body, my soul hadn't left my body. And my sister, we in the car trying to understand what we just saw. She said, girl, it was a pterodactyl. Baby, that was a vampire. That was not a pterodactyl. Blade done come out of hiding. At least Batman is out here. I don't know. All this for some robes. And we get there, baby, and ain't not a robe on the shelf. Boy, I've been mad. Okay, they ain't even have a blanket in sight. Okay? And I'm sitting here like, Pterodactyl, whomever it was. I don't know what kind of dinosaur. I told you it was a vampire. I don't know what it was, but I promise you, I was in there like, what in the... We talk about this thing still to this day. Now, how long ago we got them rolls from CVS? That was that same night that Driven told us about it. That was the same night that we got out there. And honey, to this day, still, we were trying to convince her. We called her daughter. I called my niece and I was like, girl, we just saw a vampire. She was like, I was like, what? She thought me and her mom had lost our mind. Baby, I don't know what this dinosaur was that just flew, but baby, I am so done. And then the cashier name at the CVS name is Travis, because they had drinks for half off. So I was like, well, we might as well grab the drinks while we're here. So my sister, she was like, Travis, we saw a pterodactyl. And Travis was like, honey, it kept scanning, wasn't paying us no attention. I was like, oh, I said Travis don't care about that vampire we just saw, okay? He probably already seen it before, so he ain't paying. And we're talking about Travis like Travis ain't even sitting there with us, okay? So it was like, honey, he was paying us no attention, okay? No attention whatsoever. So we got home, and I told her, honey, let me know when you make it home, so I want to make sure this vampire ain't come back and scoop you up. So, honey, Travis was not fazed, okay? So, yes, he was, honey. He was ready for us to go, okay? Because we was in there. What? So, anyway, you guys, with that, I was like, okay, I have to have those. Every time a sale take place, no, I don't have it to be able to run. But my sister is always saying, well, in order to make money, baby, you're going to have to spend it. Now, stop holding on and stuff and come on here. Okay, let's go. So, following you ladies, and even Shant talked about it, ain't no need to have a stockpile if you ain't putting that power to use. However, baby, every time we log into Love Basket Express and more, baby, she have a whole stove lined up behind her of everything that's already there. She don't need it. She can pull it off the back of the shelf. Like, what? So, following you ladies, even with Crafty Katrina has a whole different stove, STOW, in this here Crafty Corner. So, everybody, Boss Lady Feet, everybody. So, following you ladies all the time. I was like, no, baby, no, right, ain't no civilization over there at all. Y'all see my sister down there? Sure to do up as my sister, y'all. So, but I look and I told my sister, I said, well, once again, I don't have the best job, but I'm blessed to have a job. So I always tell God that. And the only reason why I've been on this job now for 7 years, because when it first started, this is a job that I absolutely loved working at. They put it out there. They made it seem like the roses really smell really good, okay? So, LBE, I promise you, if I find them pennies, baby, y'all gonna see me on the news. They were like, girl robs Dollar General by paying full price. Cause I'm gonna rob them by taking everything off the shelf, okay? We clearing the SHELF, aka Shant the Queen. Okay, so baby, don't let me find these. And my sister once again will tell you how many Dollar General we gonna pull up to, baby. We do good to find it for $1. Okay, so anyway, but when I watch you ladies, now the reason why I'm able to do, what I did is because of you. And even I wouldn't know what stores to go to and what to do with. Oh, coupons is my honey. I was a coupon Susan. I promise you. I wouldn't know where to go, the first thing to do. So I'm sitting here like, what? So when I follow you ladies, now, you ain't got to say Bath and Body Works. You ain't got to say that at all. That's a thing. That's me all day. That's been me since high school, baby. I am a Bath and Body Works girl. That's always been a thing. So, but even when we have the sales and stuff, so when I see you ladies and y'all say, okay, well, go this place, go do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. You ladies have no idea of the monster that you have created. I get so excited when I see y'all. Even now with my sister, y'all saw my short. We was in Goodwill and I got that big old crate of flowers. We were just there. She was like, sis, you think you can need that? Well, sis, can you use that for your basket? Sis, what about this? I done got her invested. Okay. And I'm like, what? So the whole thing, the tote of flowers, we done walked by that area at least 3 times. I promise you, we had to be like 2 or 3 times. Because back that section was where furniture and stuff was located. So my sister, once again, honey, she is the look down and look up queen. Okay, move stuff out of the way. And she was like, what's this? She done moved out of the way. She was like, sis, come here. I'm like, what the, huh? Honey, she done move it. She was like, right here. And I'm like, I just tell you, I ain't got no money, child. She was like, well, let's see how much it costs first. So I was like, what is it, 1 or what is it? Baby, I look and you saw it. The thing said a tote full of flowers, a tote full of flowers. And I'm like, oh, you know we're getting this, right? Okay, I know how, but we is. And my niece was like, well, I mean, we might as well. Oh, it is. It's coming home. It is. So I ain't gonna worry about no flowers. Okay, so I'm good. So we're gonna fast forward to where we at now, present day time, with all you ladies that are here. Thank you so much. Because like I said, I started just by watching everybody's live. And from that person, I follow that person follow that person, I follow this person. Shout out to Shant the Queen. Auntie Shant. Okay, the one that put us in the back of the room for no reason. I ain't even do nothing. I was the first one told her to pull over so she ain't crash. And I still end up in the back of the room with y'all. But so y'all, I'm sitting here and I did a live about DD's fashion at City Trends when I went. And my sister would tell you that's literally around the corner from us. That is a 5-minute drive from us. Well, from me. Because her daughter works on that side. So all we got to do is cut one light and boom, we're there. So that particular day, I got off work. Like I said, I'm not mobile. So I took the transit that day. And there's a transit that stops right in front of that location. So that day I had a little bit of money to spare. And I was like, well, let me go in here and let me go see. And I went in there and I went to go see, baby, because I had a nice time. So you saw my haul that I did from DD's and City Trends. So with that being said, Shant the Queen had saw that live. And from that live, honey, she done told everybody, go follow my niece. I turn around now. For those of you that are in, the YouTube community, you'll know YouTube will see your notification. Like, I guess if your analytics or whatever changes or whatever. So I get a notification. It was like, congratulations, your video and this and that. And I'm like, my video did what? What is, clutching my individual person, what? Honey, I had 6 different subscribers one day. And they was like, well, Shant the Queen, something, Shant the Queen, Shant the Queen, Shant the Queen. Huh? Wait a minute, baby. Y'all slow down now. Come on now. Wait. What? And LBU, going back to you, I don't know if you remember when you came into my first live and how I cut up and how I fangirl, because I told them in the beginning, I had you at my Mount Rushmore. You was one of the first ladies. You, Boss Lady Fee, and Yummy Tea Cakes were the first 3 ladies I discovered when it came to this basket making. So that's why I fangirl so much when you first came into my live, because I was like, oh my God, this is a thing. So I must thank you, ladies, because of you, honey, I want to know where to go and what to look for and who to do what. And it's like, so because of y'all, baby, I'm in here like, oh, I'm a real live basketball. Hi, let's go, chosen ones. I am here for it. So with that being said, Miss Divine Creations, I was like, I'm watching Shant the Queen because I noticed everybody was talking about basket challenge. And I'm like, what is that? So I'm at Shant the Queen, honey, sipping my tea, as she stated. I'm being nosy, child. And I'm asking questions. And I'm like, well, what is this? And what is that? And I'm like, oh, thank you. Y'all see what Mount Rushmore told me? Bless you. So, I'm sitting here and I'm being nosy. I'm like, what is a gift box challenge? What is that? What is that? What y'all doing? And I want you to have a whole anxiety attack, okay? Because she's like, oh my God, child, I don't know what I'm going to do and what I'm going to do and this and the other. And I'm like, well, what's that, auntie? Oh, I want to do it. So then she was like, I think the list is already full, but she's going to do it every year. And I'm like, okay, bet. I'm here for it. So they was like, well, go follow Divine Creations. And is and will. So I don't know, LBE, do you have one? Because you top of the chain now. You top of the leaderboard as far as that. So I don't know. But yeah, you Boss Lady Fee and Yummy Tea Cakes were the first three that I absolutely saw. So that's why I created you as my Mount Rushmore, because you were the top three of, I guess, my tarot or whatever that discovered me. So I discovered y'all, excuse me. This is the reason why I started my career, from watching ladies as my inspiration. And then from there, the trickle effect, the whole effect of how 23 people following my portrait career have now turned into 320 people following you guys. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, so now I'm on short. And like I said, I'm in the comments like, well, what's a basket challenge? What is that? What y'all doing? Oh, I want to be nosy. I'm like, oh, ha, you got who, girl? You got LBE. Oh my God. She gonna sing you this and the other song. I'm talking mad trash. So she's like, well, pull up. Everyone go over to Divine Creations. And so she's like, her name is spelled with an 8. So go ahead and pull her up and whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm scared. I go over there and everybody was like this and the other. So when I got the information, I sent Divine, aka Nicole, I sent her an email and I was like, well, can I be on the standby list? Because I think the list was already full. She did a whole new thing. And I hit up Katrina too. And I was like, are you in it? She's like, yeah, I pulled her daughter's name. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Okay, this is a real thing. So I go back and watch her live. And I saw like the rules and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be so dope. This is cool. I want to do it. Being nosy, child. Speak those things that be not as though they were. The power of life and death is in your tongue. Be careful what you say, because it will happen. Well, guess who's in it? Because a couple people had to drop off. So here come that stand in. Honey, I'm talking about getting prepped for next year. Did not know this big old mouth was going to have her in this here challenge that everybody is in now. So y'all, I done got paired up with Right On Creation. She's in the comments, aka Stephanie. Y'all, before I even know and have been chosen, crack Leo, you see it, ain't it? Many a call, and here I go. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm off the strength of listening to everybody else, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got this. If I were in it, this before I even knew I was in it. If I were in it, okay, I'm gonna send this person that. I'm gonna send this person that. Oh, this will definitely trip them up. And then I go back and I look and I'm like, okay, well, I've never seen nobody use this before. Nobody has done that. Okay, bet. So she's like 3 to 9 gifts. And I was like, well, I ain't gonna send 9. And that's just too much. I was like, okay, hold on. So then turn around and find out, girl, they didn't call my name. And I'm like, yes, who is, okay. Oh, yes, the Mount Rushmore with LBE. Yes. Oh, that'll be amazing. Hey, Miss Rachel, are you in the building? Because you make t-shirts. We here for it. Or anybody else that make t-shirts? We are here for it. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So I had literally just subscribed to Right On Creation. So I didn't really know her, her information. I didn't really follow her like that. Honey, I'm in here like, okay, let me put that in a box. Put this in a box and put this in a box. Okay, let me try that. Now, I done created a box for it before I even knew I was in it. So I'm like, well, this is next year's box. I'm going to have next year's box already to the side. Put that to the side and get ready. So, child, she done called my name. And she was like, okay. She was like, and you have to now send a box to Right On Creations, a.k.a. Stephanie. And I'm in the comments like, I apologize in advance, honey. As you see, the dramatics is on 1,000. That's possibly how your box going to look. But so I showed her, you guys seen my shop, and I told you pull up for my live. You saw the size of the box, honey. So right on Creations, this will be coming to you, baby. I'm just waiting on her to send me your address. I just wanted to send the size of the box just to kind of be like, what in the... But it's not as bad as you think. I promise you. I believe in you, girl. Because you my new basket bestie. Okay? That's what I told you. So, I'm in here now, and I'm like, what in the world am I going to send? And then turn around, child. Who finna send me something is the creator herself. Goddamn Divine Creations. Nicole was like, I got your name. I was like, oh, she did not. The devil is a lie. I don't even want to know what she... Honey, I know, but thinking on the side of my head, not on the top of my head, on the side of my head, on the spot, LBE, baby, that's different. But I know I got this. God got me, so I'm gonna have fun. And no, girl, you got this, bestie. That what I call her in Creations. Now she my bestie. I'm trying to get on her good side before she get this box. But the thing was, is they think outside the box. So that's what I did. And I know we got this. I'm excited. I'm so excited just to push myself. I love challenges like this. That's why I was so excited when I first saw it. And I was like, oh, child, I got to be a part of this. This is going to be fun. And like I said, God was like, okay, hold my wine. Hey, girl, you say you want to play it? Then go on out there with everybody. Go on. Just push you out here in these YouTube oceans. Go on to swim with the greatest. Wish luck. So, y'all, so I am out here with this. And I'm absolutely excited, only because I do want to push myself. And I'm going into my 3rd year, so I thank you, ladies, so much for even being an inspiration like this. Yes, honey, Katrina, coming on here looking busted and disgusted, but I be out here. I don't care. Okay. You see the hair is sliding to the back, baby, but I'm still out here. Because we pull up for each other and we support each other. And I truly, truly, truly thank you, ladies, because y'all are pushing me to do stuff I never, baby, I just thought I was going to be out here. I had even given myself the 1st year. I had no idea I was going to my 3rd year. And excited already. Now, I don't have enough, or I'm not doing Christmas, because I just look at my demographics and where I'm at. I do good to push for the holidays that I do. For Christmas, when I get to the next level, all right, LBE, love you, thank you, have a good night, have a good night. And I'm not gonna be in here long either, ladies. But I just wanted to say thank you, because I'm going into year number 3. I know I saw some of you ladies are going into year number 1, 2, 10, 12, or however. I haven't gotten there, but I just want to hang you your flowers. Pick one out of the box. I just want to hang you your flowers and tell you, ladies, thank you. Thank you for the ones that were there from day one to push me out there, who even created this foundation for all of us. Because it's like, I don't know who all followed who first, but the fact that they laid that foundation out there for all of us, to be able to pull up on each other like we do for every single person. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful, and it's so amazing. So I am literally just here to say thank you. Thank you to all the chosen ones. Thank you to everyone who shared a testimony in the beginning. Thank you for everyone who took the leap of faith to say, well, they can do it. I can do it too. Why? Because many are called, but only a few are chosen. And that's exactly who we are. We are the chosen ones. We are chosen for this beautiful community, and it's going to grow bigger and better than your heart desires. Only thing I actually do is continue to trust God, believe in God, and believe in each other. and just watch where we go. They're already out there, and baby, we right there with them. We are right there with them because everything they do, this is what I love about us. We take everybody with us. That's why we tell everybody, go here, go that, go do this, go do this, go do that, go do that. And the fact that divine creation has created this moment for us is the fact that she believed us also. She's that ram in that bush that God used to push us out there, to make this bigger and better than even we could see. That's that mustard seed. So she just sown that little harvest. Y'all, we finna reap the benefits of something beautiful that we wouldn't even know about. And I'm here for all of it. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much to everyone tonight. Thank you to all the leaders that support everyone. Thank you for being so selfless. Thank you for being the cheerleaders, putting on the pom-poms, baby, no matter who live we pull up on. The support is something different. And I thank you, ladies, so much. Yes. So, same thing with Shorty Do Up. Thank you so much. Thank you, Still Classy. Thank you, y'all. We pushed Still Classy out there to do her live. Her and her grandbaby. And her grandbaby held that basket for us 25 different times. Well, she did not care. She did not mind. She was a part of the live too. And it's like we are now a happy, creative family because we're chosen. God chose every last one of us. That's why this meetup is going to be something different. I'm excited for it. But for now that we're all here, ladies, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. This is just the beginning. God has a lot more in store for us. And I thank you once again, Divine Creations. Thank you so much for putting this out here. Y'all, we're finna have fun. We finna have fun. You talking about a hot girl summer, hot basket girl summer, baby. That's what we finna do. We finna pull out. We outside. Okay. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for listening. And continue to pray for each other and pray with each other. This is just the beginning. Ladies, have a great rest of your night. Continue to be blessed. And as Katrina say, continue to be blessed, to be a blessing. I love you guys. Good night.